Thanks for being here. A couple comments just about our game, and then a couple comments about the Penn State trip. First, we have a plan to win, play great defense, turnovers, red zone, and kicking game. And this is we're 8-0, and we haven't figured out how to follow this plan that we put in place a long time ago. It's been pretty efficient over the years, but regardless, playing great defense is number one. I wouldn't call it great, but we played much better. Obviously, giving up a big one on the first one, and then the KOR, that had nothing to do with defense, so that's 14 points. But we played much better effort-wise and leveraged the issues that we addressed and coached very hard. Our players responded, and we leveraged the ball much better than we did. The big play they had for another touchdown was, we're just out of outside linebackers, and Nate Williams, we moved out there, and when Josh Perry went down, and that was a big hit. But overall, much more pleased with the defense. Turnovers, very poor exhibition by the Buckeyes. We had 4 of them. Red zone, we were 4 for 4. However, on the turnovers, that's another credit to the defense. Jerry told me we didn't allow a point off of our turnovers that we experienced. So the best thing about 8-0 is a chance to go 9-0 and get to coach hard and trying to get I don't think Sabino is going to make the bell. Zach Bourne will stay at defense. Did not grade a champion, was very close, which is amazing for the second time playing that position in a Division 1A football game. So on defense, champions were Travis Howard, graded out 98%, very high. Played very well. Nate Williams, graded out a champion. John Simon, graded out a champion. Christian Bryant played very well, 95% graded out a champion. A lot of activity. Bradley Roby, a lot of activity again, and graded out 97%, very high. John Hankins graded a champion, and Ryan Shazier was our defensive player of the game, his best game that I've witnessed him play, including the film I watched of him prior last year. So he played very well. Graded out 89%. He had 30 production points, 11 tackles, 2 assists, 1 tackle for loss, 1 hurry, and 1 pass broken up. C.J. Barnett and Zach Bourne are very close to grading out champion. That was good to see. On offense, none. We didn't have any grade out, and you can tell that there's a little inconsistency right now with our team that you can, certain games you see an offense, I'll read off 6, 7 names, and then defense, none, and vice versa. That's just where we're at, and got to get a lot better. This week, playing a team that's playing very well at this time, a quarterback that I coached against him in the Outback Bowl several years ago, I guess just a couple years ago, and he's much improved. Has always been a very accurate passer, but the guys around him are playing much better as well. Their defense has always been good, and I know they're not feeling the effects of the scholarship hit that they're going to take because they're very good players on defense. I've not studied their offense as well. I went home and watched that game, and they did what they wanted at Iowa. But defensively, they're every bit what they've been in the past. Defensive front is very strong, active guys. One's a great player, number 47, and Malte is a great player as well. So we have to be on our game. I've never been to a game up there. I understand from our coaches that is the loudest place in the Big Ten to play, and we assisted by playing, I think it's at 6 o'clock or something like that. So we better be on it. And whenever you go on the road, you pack your defense and you don't turn that ball over and be smart. Braxton Miller, I know that will be probably the first question. I went with him to the hospital, or afterwards went over to see him, and along with our strength coach, and then Tom Herman stopped by afterwards, and all the test results came back. I guess the term is negative, which is positive. He's very sore neck, and we expect him to practice tomorrow. So I'll answer any questions for you.